Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Look at the Nets. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
Look, the home fans get an opportunity here to see their team during this long homestand.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now here's Curry. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Pass to Collins. Williams with the block. Tatum on the wing. Lets it go with the three. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Nets. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got to talk to James Borrego a bit a few minutes ago. I asked about Steph Curry and the problems he poses to defense that fans don't know about. Coach said everyone knows about the shooting, but he's the most slippery guy in the league, too. Constant movement, dips in and around screens all the time. He's hard to locate. They will have to do their best not to lose Curry in this one. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Misses the three.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Timeout. And your Brooklyn Nets.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Williams a screen. Richardson attacking. From deep Washington. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on Collins.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
3 shots.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
The alley-oop layup, very well done.
About Curry's ability to find an open teammate and put the ball exactly where it needs to be. Such a pretty pass.
Now here's Tatum. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And again, the Hornets missing.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Curry looking it over. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 8.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Tatum drives in. Yep, it counts.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Outside Curry. Here's the three. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. The kick out to Rozier. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Capella. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first foul.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards
P.J.
Washington, that's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. And nothing is falling for him right now. Charlotte in the lead. .106 left to play in the first. Tatum drives in. 5 on the clock. Now Richardson. Collins with some nice D.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert into traffic.
Here's the pick. Curry, wide open. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 11 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Tatum, that's for 2. A rebound by the Nets.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Brown, good.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Over in the corner, Washington. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. Brown, right side. Here's Curry with the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books.
All right,
it's the Nets.
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, who's coming out to the court?
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Nets?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Now Curry. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Now here's Bouknight. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Bouknight. Into the lane. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Basketball. Substitutions for your Nets.
Nets leading by 8. Pass to Bembry. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Driving inside. Here's Claxton. Millsap has the open look. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And here is Bouknight following Paul Millsap's 3. Pass to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. Here's Mills. Right side, Millsap. Here's Bembry. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And they get it back. Oubre outside. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Pass to Bembry. The Nets working the ball around now. Claxton. And there's the shot dunk to finish it off.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
From deep three-point range, Bembry misses. Hornets trail by 11. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the miss by Paul Millsap from deep. And here is Bouknight. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Mills. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing here by 8. Here's McDaniels. Now Oubre. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Now here's Bouknight. Driving in. Pass to Plumlee. Oubre outside. Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Martin. And stolen by Bogdanovic. And here's Mills for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 13. There's the drive. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. Stolen by Collins. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Outside Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Williams a screen. Tatum drives in. And stolen by Wiggins. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a size of... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. He takes it in. Here's Rozier. Drops in the layup for 2. Rozier's got his second basket of the night.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
And the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Rozier. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
On defense, Brooklyn. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Curry. There's the 3. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, at this point, if you get the ball into Steph Curry's hands, good things will happen. He's toying with the defense having to pick and roll.
Now, here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. Pass to Tatum. Shoots over Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From 3, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Hornets trail by 19. Rozier looking around. Pass to Williams. Back to Rozier. From downtown. And again, the Hornets missing. And the Nets with possession here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. It's Curry outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Now, here's Tatum. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. There's Williams, and Capella sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Basketball.
And the Nets with possession. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside Curry. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's blocked by Brown. They recover.
2 minutes to play.
Williams.
Third quarter.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Curry with it. 23 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Here's Wiggins from deep three-point range. And John Collins good for 3. Collins has got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Washington hits them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. And here is Brown. Capella trying to free himself up. And it's Brown missing. Richardson with it. The kick out to Rozier. Now Williams. In the corner. Tatum with it. It's tipped and taken away by Brown. Here's Wiggins. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Curry on the wing. It's good from long range. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And that one is off. The Nets go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Screen by Capella. Curry can't get it to go. Tatum down low. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got his second bucket.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Brooklyn Nets. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mills looking it over. Inside. And stolen by Tatum. Got a piece of it. And here comes Rozier all alone. Three-pointer. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
A three from Bogdanovich. Rozier with the steal. Tatum, that's for 2. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Mills from the arc. That one misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Outside Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Mills can't hit. Hornets trail by 21. Williams a screen. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, once he gets going, all 6'8", 210 pounds, Tatum very hard to stop off the bounce.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Bembry. From past the arc. The Nets working the ball around now. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
That's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Drills it from outside. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
The thing we most closely associate with Stephen Curry's career, the 3-ball.
Tatum on the wing. And Doris, with the financial challenges that the pandemic posed for the NBA, private equity firms looking to break into ownership. Some questions still to be answered with that, don't you think?
Oh, I think no doubt, Kevin. And with the rules shifting in recent years to set that minimum ownership stake, it's going to be interesting to see whether this will become a real thing. But I believe if it drives franchise values, there will be momentum gained.
Brown, good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Nets?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
It's Curry outside. Brooklyn gets it back with a new shot clock at 14. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Richardson outside. And taken away by Brown.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
On the wing, Rozier. Tatum, that's for 2. And the shot is long. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry's shot is off. It's tipped. Screen by Capella. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, Stephen Curry has always been able to draw contact, but now he's so physically strong that he's able to absorb it better.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great...
sliding some bread in the jam. That's just who I am. Custom just waving at playing when we land. Anyone else would retire, but I'm not content. I wanna these like 20 feet down so no one can find them again. It's gotta be scary to witness me carry these around in both of my hands. They stay inviting me over, they say they got I get there and then it's just them.
Got verse from the boy and they leaked it. You and say use instead. Everything good when you live in the hills. Got chef and made for a bed. Can you imagine they see now? Went from the road to South 20 dreams. The bridge got burned and shattered. I'm climbing, I don't need a ladder. New year, it's a new chapter. Got snap it, I didn't even snap her. She on the out of anger. Back in the days, life was so hard and pellet in backyards. I didn't even know about Goyard. I just said, Mike, new bank card. Remembering days in the courtyard. I came from that Nats. No bugs in the. She wanna spell the facts. Yeah. I can't sell my. I got cheese in a bag. My think is. She wanna buy me a jag. Text me, throw 10 at her like Messi. Took a line on girls like Nelly's. I was locked, no answer to Sally's. No change in my life. Whole many. Lucky told me don't trust many.
The level is just too advanced. The bezel is Tiffany stamp. Don't grip on my hand. I know that I came with the slide from left to right, but now I don't wanna dance. I got too much on the line, too much on my mind, too much.